5 o'clock on this Wednesday evening, June 11th, 2014 on a Wednesday evening. Time now for the Waterman Judicial PJ Wiggins, the AVM Report. Wednesday evening, June 11th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our congratulations at 5 o'clock in North Massachusetts, 71 degrees with a few clouds. Humidity 45%, wind speed 6 miles per hour. In Newport, about 49 degrees and a visibility of 10 miles.
You'll no longer be competing just with people across town.
Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. Shows a couple of inches of light rain showers from northern Bristol County around Mansfield and the Outburrs and Danfu, Seacock, and stretching out from much of northern Rhode Island, eastern and northeastern portions of Connecticut, and stretching out for central and west central Massachusetts, down from Metro West, and then up in the Merrimack Valley, and then up in the covering much of New Hampshire, western Maine, up to Vermont, down through southern Quebec, and stretching it down through much of upstate, central and western portions of New York, and down north central portions of Ontario, and up the northwestern portions of Pennsylvania, and some. Then the spotty rain showers extend along stretching from Florida, with some showers of thunderstorms around Miami, Florida, and down to coastal Florida and central and western portions of Florida, and stretching and covering much of Georgia, Carolinas, northern Alabama, stretching in Kentucky, Tennessee, down to Virginia, then stretching in Ohio, Indiana, and up to Michigan, and down for eastern portions of Wisconsin and up in Ontario. And a couple of inches of showers and storms from northeastern South Dakota and the North Dakota, and then up in the northern Minnesota, and up in southwestern portions of Ontario, and a couple of inches of rain showers from western Texas, down for New Mexico, eastern Arizona, down for Colorado, and down for Utah. And a couple of inches of showers from central portions of Nevada, down for east central portions of California. A couple of patchy rain showers and storms from Montana, down for southern portions of Alberta, down for northeastern portions of Alberta, down for central portions of Saskatchewan, and patchy rain showers up in the northeastern and central portions of British Columbia. Patchy clouds from western and eastern portions of Prince Edward Island. There.
This week, schools and teachers and students will be able to go to whitehouse.gov and access resources.
Statesburg, Georgia, good evening, 82 degrees with clear skies. There.
More schools to do what you are doing. You set a standard. You set a bar. More schools can do it across the country.
And it shows clouds covering much of the eastern third of the country and stretching on the Great Lakes. Another batch clouds covering western Texas and stretching on the eastern Arizona, New Mexico, stretching up in the Rockies of Colorado, Utah, and then up in Nevada, eastern California, and then stretching up in Nebraska down through Minnesota and Dakotas, and up in the northern Wyoming and down to Montana, and stretching on through British Columbia, stretching down through northern Ontario. Here, patch clouds covering in eastern Quebec down for Newfoundland and there. Alright, let's take a look at our state map situation. Station front from Utah, stretching on to Colorado, and down for Nebraska, and a cold front for Nebraska, down for the Dakotas, up to Minnesota, up in Ontario. Station front from South Louisiana, stretching it in for the Gulf States, and stretching it up in the eastern Tennessee, Kentucky, up in Ohio, and a warm front from Pennsylvania, stretching out for New Jersey, and with a station front at the sea. Front of mine from southwestern Oregon and north central California. Front of mine from southeastern California down to north central Mexico, and front of mine down to Mexico, and a front of mine off the Carolina coastline. High pressure in southern Montana and eastern Maine, and low pressure in northern and southeastern portions of California, south central Utah, southeastern New Mexico, western Kansas, and eastern South Dakota, and northwestern portions of Ontario here and central Mexico. 62 degrees at temperature in Boston today, 6 in Washington D.C., 76 in Atlanta, 79 in Miami, 93 in Brownsville and Dallas, Texas, 77 in Kansas City, 63 in Chicago, 70 in Minneapolis, 83 in Albuquerque, 70 in Denver, 80 in Salt Lake City, 71 in Los Angeles, 71 in San Francisco, 69 in Seattle, and a 57 degree temperature reading now in Great Falls, Montana. Here.
Doesn't pass, it's a disservice not only to your generation.
Current conditions, Atlanta region, 62 in Boston, 66 in Bedford and Beverly, 68 in Fitchburg, 61 in Worcester, 65 in Blue Hill, 69 in Norwood, 72 in Taunton, 71 in Bedford, 65 in Plymouth, 70 in Falmouth, 68 in Hyannis, 62 in Chatham, 63 in Provincetown, 65 in Nantucket, 65 in Martha's Vineyard, 63 in Blockdown, 69 in Wesley and Newport, 70 in Warwick, 70 in Smithfield, 71 in Pawtucket, 64 in Worcester, 64 in Chicopee and Westfield, 59 in Pittsfield, 60 in Northampton, 62 in Albany, 60 in Bennington, 62 in Claremont, New Hampshire, 63 in Keene, New Hampshire, 61 in Jaffrey, New Hampshire, 65 in Concord, 68 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 70 in Nashua, 70 in Dover, New Hampshire, and 66 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 64 in Windsor, 65 in Hartford, Connecticut, 68 in Meriden, 61 in Waterbury and New Haven, and Danbury, 65 in Bridgeport, 69 in New York City, and in Islip, and 63 in Montauk. Alright.
From changes in laws, but because you're going to have to.
Let's take a look at our short-range public discussion. There'll be a slight risk of severe thunderstorms over parts of the Mid-Atlantic, and there'll be a slight risk of severe thunderstorms over several plains to the parts of the upper Mississippi Valley. Heavy rain possible over the parts of the Mid-Atlantic and then the northeast, and heavy rain possible over the parts of the upper Mississippi Valley. A storm out of the Great Lakes will move northward in the to southeastern Canada by Thursday and become absorbed in the following system. Showers and storms will develop over the Great Lakes, northern Appalachian, southward and southeast by Friday, and the southern end of it. Quebec will move off to the southeast coast by Thursday evening. An area of light to moderate rain will develop over parts of the northeast Thursday and the Friday morning. Additionally, showers and thunderstorms will linger over parts of the Florida for Friday. Meanwhile, Friday extending from the upper Great Lakes to the southern plains will move eastward to the lower Great Lakes and the lower Mississippi Valley southern plains by Friday. Showers and thunderstorms will develop along the boundary from the upper Mississippi Valley to the southern plains to the areas of showers and thunderstorms will move northeastward into the upper Great Lakes on Thursday and into the southeastern Canada by Friday morning. An area of light to moderate rain will develop near the associated surface low on Thursday morning and evening and before moving into Canada as well on Friday. The area of showers and thunderstorms over the central 79 plains will move southeastward to the central western Gulf Coast likewise by Friday. In addition, showers and thunderstorms will develop over the parts of the southern high plains Wednesday evening and early Thursday morning, and upper level low over the extra Pacific coming into offshore. Over the Pacific and offers on Thursday, and the system will produce rain over the northwest coast starting on Thursday morning and spreading inland the parts of the northern intermountain region by Friday, and the showers and thunderstorms will expand to develop over the parts of the northern Rockies by Thursday evening, expanding the parts of the northern High Plains by Friday morning.
The robotics team at Worcester Tech win the world championship, and still find time to mentor the robotics team at the middle school where he started out. Let's hope we can have
Forecast discussion here for New England. Scattered showers and isolated will affect the region at times throughout early Saturday, but the entire period will not be. A washout of dry weather will be a warmer trend expected the second half of Saturday for Monday, and a few showers and thunderstorms will be possible sometime next Tuesday into Wednesday. Near term until 6 a.m. Thursday morning, 10 a.m. update made some minor updates to the forecast. The lower expected maximum temperatures over the northwest interior due to the cloud cover, and also increased pops to slight chance of showers of spot winds over the area, and the otherwise forecast remains on track. Alright, let's take a look at our
Worcester. It can happen any place. And if it does, if more communities invest in young people like you, if you
latest on Hurricane Christina. As of 5 p.m., winds about 8 miles per hour. Category 1 storm and minimum central pressure 986 millibars, located at 15.6 north, 105.2 west, and movement westbound 6 miles per hour.
2014. We're going to do big things. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
You have been listening live to the commencement speech of Worcester Tech in Worcester. The President of the United States, big honor for this graduating class. Because he came to this school out of all the schools in the nation to come and give this
And let's go.
commencement.
Take a look at our look outside here.
Very big story, and we'll stay on top of that. Their small plane crashed.
And it is a cloudy day, and we're experiencing a little few speeches of drizzle here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this.
You can imagine people in this area were stunned to see a bomb plane inside the pilot was talking to air traffic control and desperately looking for a place to land.
It's just a big boom. The noise of the parachute opening on the single-engine Cirrus aircraft jolted people all along the Middlesex Turnpike in Berkeley.
Our forecast here in it.
I heard a big bang, and I saw a parachute from the airplane, and I saw it crash over into the floor.
For tonight, consider because a slight just rain shower. Low about 55 degrees, winds east about 5 to 10 miles per hour.
That's a swamp.
And for Thursday, a few showers. High about 32, low about 62 degrees, and intense rain about 45%. And Friday, showers may be a rumble with thunder highs in the mid-70s, a low in the mid-60s. For Saturday, clouds give way to sun high around 78, low about 55 degrees. For Sunday, abundant sunshine highs in the upper 70s and lows in the mid-50s. Monday, part clouds got high about 81, low about 60 degrees, part cloud with the highs of the 80s and lows of the 60s. For Tuesday, isolated thunderstorms, slight chance of the thunderstorm, highs of the mid-70s, low 80s and lows of the 60s. Wednesday, tops of sun and clouds, highs in the 80s, lows of the 60s. Thursday, most of the skies high about 79, low about 61 degrees. And Friday, tops of sun and clouds, highs in the low 80s and lows in the 60s. Here. Critters, what a phrase of the evening. Cloudy Wednesday on tap.
For now, we're live in Burlington. I'm Kelly Cotnell, WCBB News Center 5. At new at 5, firefighters responding to...
Alright, let's take a look at our traffic situation here at 5:10.
A massive marijuana growing operation. And News Center 5's Liam Martin is live in Stoneham tonight. A lot of plants there, Liam.
Hundreds of them ahead. The mailman apparently was delivering to this house.
And let's take a look at our Greater Boston traffic situation here. And it shows
Quite the discovery.
Southeast Expressway westbound backed up on the southbound side of Southeast Expressway from Mass Pike all the way down in the Braintree split on the southbound side. Northbound side is more fun if you hit some slow spots around Dorchester and on the Tip O'Neill Tunnel, which is congested on both sides. Here,
They happen to notice the marijuana place.
Route 1 North. Bound on the bumper from Buncreel down for the northern, bound on the Tormund Bridge, northern part of the Tormund Bridge, and Mass Pike accident on the eastbound Mass Pike through the approach of 10 Wilmson, so to expect some slow down to the both sides of the Mass Pike one and South Boston Stretch and the Mass Pike westbound. So, low on the eastbound side from BU down through 93. And Mass Pike westbound from Austin Tolls all the way down to Newton.
Occupy the second floor. As for the fire itself, no cause ruled on yet. One firefighter did suffer minor injuries. No residents were hurt.
And stop and go
Local police, the DEA on scene.
from Mass Pike from
8 to 10.
Newton westbound all the way down to Nate. Care?
500 plants inside.
But the eastbound side is good to go from
Marshall here too.
Sturbridge all the way down to Newton near.
CBB, News Center 5.
Mass Pike has an accident on the Westboro Plaza. Try some for extra time, okay?
One of the most powerful leaders in the House of Representatives lost.
93 North. Bumper on the southbound side from Somerville down to the Tip O'Neill Tunnel. 93 North. Bumper from Bunkville all the way out to
Effective at the end of July.
Medford Reservation, and 93 bumper from Stoneham all the way down for Reading near the northbound side of 93. 128 south will slow from 35 to Denver's down to 114 and
One's already been made.
so just as 120 a little slow from 95 and Peabody down for Denver's here. And
Has already begun by Republicans hoping to move up the leadership.
95 southbound bumper from 225 in Lexington all the way down to
This is the happiest moment of
all the way down to Route 24. So 120 backup stop and go.
He outspent his
Due to an accident on
to 1.
120 southbound after you pass the Mass Pike. Another accident on 95 120 around the western between Route 20 and the Mass Pike.
A key issue, and Pratt went right after Cantor hard.
He was viewed as being too close to President Obama. Immigration reform, potentially supporting something akin to amnesty.
Cantor took a hard right turn to fight back, but it wasn't enough.
Effective July 31st, I will be stepping down as Majority Leader. It is with great humility that I do so, knowing the tremendous honor it has.
And Route 3 North, slow from Burlington all the way down to Lowell due to an accident on Route 3 North.
Party's primary, while
Near the Burlington Mall, exit between exit 25 and 26. Southbound side Mulan Fine and 9395 Mulan Fine from 128 to New Hampshire border. Meanwhile, on 93 North around 38 in New Hampshire, a little slow around Salem, New Hampshire due to some construction works. And then an incident on 93 South in New Hampshire, section 30, so trust us some extra time. 95 a little slow around 113 in New Hampshire, but you're good to go from 95 from Peabody to the New Hampshire border here.
in America with a National Edward R. Murrow Award for
495 North, little congestion at exit 44 around the Lawrence section here.
his team
And
day in, day out.
495 North, an accident
Center 5.
after you pass 3 a.m. Lowell, so trust us some extra time here.
One summer sales event is going on now.
And 495 hours good to go from Amesbury down to Marlboro, except
219 a month.
you will hit a slow spot on 495 South as you pass exit 9, Route 9, and Westbury, all the way down in the Mass Pike exit.
Moonworks. Everybody says that their windows are the best. What makes our windows better? Our solar clean
And
leaves windows
495, an accident on the southbound side of 495 as you
27% more glass space.
go to the Franklin stretch. So 495 a little slow on 140 in Franklin here, but otherwise you're good to go from Westboro all the way down to Wareham. And 95 and looking fine from 120 to the Rhode Island border here, Route 24 bumper to bumper. From the Bridgewater switch from 106 in West Bridgewater, then for 495 and Raynham Bridgewater here.
Aisles of jewelry.
Otherwise,
All colors.
gonna go from 120 to the Rhode Island border here at Route 3. A little slow around the Braintree sector on exit 17 and an accident on 193 South on exit 6 and 37 in Braintree and an accident on Braintree slip at Badice. 3 is gonna go from Plymouth all the way down to Sagamore and all the way down to Braintree on both sides.
WeatherTech floor ladders are laser.
And 95 South will slow from 126 all the way down to the Island, Speaker City, Providence, and downtown Providence, and 95 North, bumper from Cranston all the way down to 195 in Providence, and 295 South. Low slow from Johnson all the way down to Park on the northbound side and the southbound side. 295, low slow around Johnson and northbound side. 295, low slow from Walk all the way down to Johnston and 95 South. Gonna go from Attleboro to the Connecticut border here, and 195 below 5 from Providence to where up except for 195 a little slow on the east bad side around Fox Point area in Providence, and 195 west congested to approach 95 in Providence. This is PJ. Good evening with a good positive to be seen right after the sports roundup. Have a good evening.